Why does your life never goes your way? This is Sisyphus, always going against the waves, the current of life. This is the map of consciousness. It will be relevant for later. And this is a magnet to signify that you attract every circumstance that is happening in your life. You are the magnet. You are the sun or the star upon which the whole universe is reflecting, is in constant motion. So, for me to be able to convey this information to you mm, in a smooth way, smooth manner, we're gonna have to understand some basics here. Basics one, everything is frequency, everything is vibration. You have to understand whether it be your thoughts, the desk, car, anything, really, anything, everything is frequency, is vibrations. And what does each one of these things have in common is that they are made up of atoms. Well, not your thoughts, but the desk, the car, uh, your bills, everything you can see on this third dimensional realm, 3D, everything you can see in the 3D is matter. And what is matter made out of? It's made out of vibrations, made out of atoms. And what are atoms made out of? Subatomic particles. Subatomic particles. But subatomic particles are not matter. They are pure waves of potentiality. They are energy. Energy constantly popping in and out of existence. So they are constantly emitting a vibration. They are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. They are 99.9% empty space, pure waves of probability connected through time and space, and they exist as everything and nothing at the same time. Um, God actually said that in the Bible. He said that every creation is finished. There is nothing that have been omitted. You can choose. Let's say, for instance, that your mom asked you, "What would you like for dinner?" You have the choice between two options: chicken and pasta. Let's say you chose chicken. So there will also be a probability, like a parallel universe where you chose pasta. Nothing is omitted in creation. Everything is done, said and done, and is existing right here, right now, as you are experiencing this one. All you have to do to switch timelines is simply change your frequency or your state of consciousness. We will get there a little bit later. So the weird thing is that is very, very like freeing for me because everything exists at the same time. Uh, the universe, those subatomic particles, look at your state of being, your state of consciousness to know what to create next, to know the form it has to take next. Because nothing is predestined. You create your own destiny moment to moment because the future is simply will simply reflect the state of being, the state of mind you are occupying right now. Feel me? Also, this is the scripture to illustrate what I was kind of saying. The heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God finished His work that He had done, and He rested on the seventh day from all His work that He had done. So God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it God rested from all His work that He had done in creation. God basically done every single thing that could exist and that could everything that can be said and everything that can be discovered, everything that can be felt was made by God that very instant. And He gave you the consciousness a part of himself for you to navigate and choose the timelines you would like to experience the most. Okay, so you are at the origin of all the experience in your life. You can see the drawing I've made here. Um, wait. The drawing I've made here. Your thoughts, as as I showed you here, is vibration. Emit some vibration to the. Let's say this is the universal storehouse, and this is the universal storehouse. This is a warehouse. It may not look like it, but your thoughts broadcast a signal to it, and what the storehouse will do is simply take one driver, like, yeah, and deliver it to you, and through the form of experiences, people, and circumstances. So let's go back here. Let's say like this person probably have some thoughts of fear, frustration, and he supercharged that with emotions of guilt, fear, shame, etc. What is gonna attract is simply more of the things that will make him feel this way. If he feels shame, or if he is in the state of being of shame, fear, restriction, he will attract more events like we saw here, attract more events that will simply make him feel more of those ways. I wrote here that thoughts are vibration. It is signaling to the universe that you are ordering from the universal warehouse. So this is the universal formula. Thoughts plus emotions equal state of being or consciousness. Let's say that um, let's take again the example of this guy here. Probably what is happening here is that his thoughts are that of fear, destruction. He doesn't have enough. He feels held back. Those are thoughts of lack. Those thoughts are signaling to the warehouse already. Now the emotions that come with the thoughts create the state of being, and your state of being is your magnet. Thoughts plus emotions can make you go into one of these cases here. Yeah. So if you have thoughts of fear plus emotions of fear, lack, shame, you will be on the survival paradigm. You don't have enough. Anxiety, despair, regret, blame, humiliation, hate. All those are hate level, low level emotions. And the more you dwell in those low level emotions, the more the universe is gonna seek to give you more experiences to make you stay in there, because um, it lacks like balance. Everything is balanced. Everything is in and out, up and down, and it lacks balance. So if you are down, it will seek to keep you down. But the contrary, if your thoughts and emotions are coupled to be love, happiness, peace, so you will be more on this side, see, and you will experience more opportunities to make you feel at peace, more love, more heard. So this is also a loop that most people are stuck into. Um, they have a bad reality which will impact their state of being, and because their state of being is impacted, they will start creating a bad reality. It's a never-ending game. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Most people never catch this though, because they are so busy to lament themselves, drown on in their own fear and anxiety. But when you understand that your state of being, it all starts with you. You are the cause. You are the cause, not outside events. Reality is simply the effects of you not being disciplined enough to actually notice what is going on within you. So things are always going your way. You are simply unaware of your state of being. You have let the world rule your mind, and that is the mistake you make. Do not let the world rule your mind. You have to rule it. Like said in the Bible again, uh, the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I forgot the verse, but the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Also, it also said that be changed by the renewing of your mind. Be changed by the renewing of your mind. No, do you know what that means? You cannot be the same person and expect different results because your results your results are exactly what it sounds like. They are you results. So in order to change your results, you will have to change yourself. Different results requires different you. Do you know what I'm saying? So you cannot expect to be the same person and hopefully pray that everything will simply fall into place. Well, it might because you have an aspect of God within yourself and you can experience any reality randomly. But it will be very difficult because you will simply go um, high and low because life goes in tides like high lows, high lows, high lows. The pendulum swings left is the same degree to which the pendulum will later on swing back right. So when things are going up, you feel good. But the second they start going bad, like down, you feel bad. That's the trap you have to avoid at all costs. When it goes good, you are indifferent. When it goes bad, you are indifferent. That is when reality will understand that you have understood this game. You do not play the same game as 99.9% of people anymore because you have you came to the understanding of something that most people never understand. Let me just make this bigger. Your mind, sorry, your mind equal the universe. There is no separation at all between you and all that is. The universe, um, as said in the Hermetic tradition, as within, so without, on earth as it is in heaven. Well, this has a very esoteric connotation because heaven and earth are simply state of minds, but that's besides the point. Well, I can go deeper in it because the devil offered Jesus everything that is, but the thing is Jesus was unmoved by the world. He was feeling great regardless of if he had money or not. He felt fulfilled. He was at the highest level of consciousness, which is enlightenment. Same with Buddha, the Buddha Siddhartha. Same with who else? Maybe Plato. Maybe not Plato, but um, I'm missing his name. Krishna. Uh, who else? Yeah, let's say Alan Watts. Why not? These people um attained a level of consciousness of unison with unison. Excuse my language or my pronunciation, but of oneness with all that is. And when you understand that you are everything and nothing at the same time, and you are fulfilled regardless, The up and downs of lives are simply plays for you to experience more, but they are ultimately like the stock market ultimately going up. It can fall back down from time to time, but most of the time it will seek to only go up. Let's say that you started a new habit. Everything is going this way. Like everything is going like that, and all of a sudden there is a dip. So the worst thing to do is to start feeling being in a state of consciousness, state of being of guilt. Guilt, which will be thoughts plus emotions of blame, of vindictive, like feeling sorry for yourself and stuff. That's the worst thing to do, because the more you're gonna the more you entertain those emotions, this state of being, the more you're gonna go back down into hell. What you're gonna do instead is when the because this dip can be seen as the pendulum going left, right? Like wrong. Let's say the tides are going down. So because it is going down, you have to go to the opposite. Instead of um, playing into it hands, go around here. Love, joy, peace. Simply imagine how you will feel like if things were going the way where you want them to be. So the second you do that, you just stop in its track, the fall, and you will start going back up steadily. But this is how your life is going to go. You see. But ultimately, it is going up. It's like a tornado of kind, like this a spiral. It feels like sometimes it is on a loop, but ultimately it is going up, up, up. It can feel tedious at times, but ultimately you will get where you have to go. Feel me? It's going, still going, still going, still going. So this is how your life could look like, with the right amount of conviction and and faith. It can go pretty quickly, pretty quickly, pretty quickly. You won't have as many loop as people who doubt and people who are unaware of themselves. If you know what I mean. This is why life never goes your way, and how to actually make life go your way most of the time. No, not most of the time, like all the time, because this is science. This is not only woo-woo stuff. It is quantum physics. So this is everything you need to know to actually make a change in your life. Thank you for listening to me. Appreciate you.